I think I'm voting you.
Are you for real? Did I hear that right? Excuse me for a second. Just need to collect my thoughts. He's literally my best friend, and I know that this is a game, and I know that of course he has ulterior motives and reasons behind why he might say me, but I just never would have thought that my name would have been coming out of his mouth, even with everybody there. I was probably definitely one of the closest people to him. Whatever, then fucking vote me.
Do you want to stay in the game? No, come here.
Like I do, but I don't know what to do.
But come here.
Amanda isn't really using her voice to make herself known in the game, and I saw her in all 3 endurance challenges. She did not give her all, and I know in the final there's going to be endurance. I don't even have the best endurance, but I do have heart, and I don't want to run a final with Amanda.
It's a name. It's a name.
It's a name that I don't know.
Yeah.
Just.
Lance has an immunity idol, Sabina has an immunity idol, and all of a sudden, all the talk and all the gameplay and strategy Lance and I have had about cutting ties with JT right before the final goes out the door, and he wants to make it seem like he wants to run a final with JT. At this point, I already have my mind made up. I know it's a shady move, but I cannot protect all these people when, at the end of the day, I'm trying to make it to a final.
Time's up. It's time to vote.
Taking this opportunity. Amanda's not going to help me in a final. JT's not going to help me in a final. And all these people want to play scared. I'm not playing scared. I'm here to win. I can't protect everybody. I know what I'm doing, and if it doesn't work, then I guess congratulations to JT, because you're going to win the final.
Now, I'm going to announce the guy who will be going home and is eliminated from the game. That guy is JT.
I get voted out, and obviously it's kind of heartbreaking because, you know, especially since I worked so hard today, and I've been fighting, you know, to stay into every challenge and be the top dog. It definitely hurts.
It's okay, baby, there's me.
None of you could beat me in. Fuck.
You are no longer teams. Right now, we're going into an instant elimination. I'm going to need you guys to vote one guy and one girl to send into elimination right now.
Ray drops the bomb that we're going into an instant elimination. I'm kind of freaking out because my hands are still bleeding all over the fucking grass. I'm in so much pain. The last thing I want to think about is going into another elimination.
With this instant elimination, I knew it was going to end up having to be me or Easy because we haven't touched any eliminations.
So, Kristen, I need a guy's name.
Kevin.
CT.
Kevin.
Janice.
CT.
Kevin.
Myself.
Easy.
Kevin.
Shayna.
Kevin.
Amanda.
Kevin.
Jalen. Alright. Kevin, you will be going to this instant elimination. Join me down here.
When it came to voting for the guys, I knew that Kevin was gonna go in, but me again with my loyalty, even though we're not on the same page most of the time, I still didn't want to say my partner's name, so I didn't.
Now for the girls. I need a name. CT, which girl are you sending into elimination?
I'm not gonna vote my partner's number one, so I'm sorry.
Okay. Kristen.
I know, but I know. You're good, girl.
Janice. Easy.
I'm gonna say Janice.
Shayna.
Denise. That's fucked up.
I'm not gonna say my partner, so Janice.
Kevin.
I think we took each other as far as we could. Janice.
Janice, you're going into your first elimination. Please come see me down here.
I was blindsided, to say the least, that my partner would say my name, especially being that I just said someone else's name even though I knew he was going in. I just burned a vote. It kind of stung. Like, I knew we weren't on the same page, but he's been trying so hard to get me to flip.
Kevin and Janice, since the house decided to send you in, you each get to pick who you're going against. We're gonna start with Kevin. What guy are you going to face in this elimination?
I don't even know who to pick right now.
I mean, everybody said my name, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna say easy. At the end of the day, it is my life in this game, and your hands are fucked. I don't want to pick you, but that was the game.
My hands are fucked, but I'll do anything to win. If you save me right now, and there's something in the final that I can help you out with, I give you my word that I will help you. If it's a puzzle and you need help, I just want to make it to the final. That was my goal. We're both from California. If you save me right now, I will help you in the final.
I need a name.
I think we did work together, but I ultimately think CT was your number one. If it's between one or the other, I have to just pick you.
Okay.
Jalen.
So Jalen, you will be going into elimination.
Mike and Janice are saying how Shayna and Easy are flipping on us and how like they're being snakes in the grass and all of this stuff. I'm not believing it. I'm shaking it off because at the end of the day, like, those are two of my best friends. I personally wouldn't do that to them, and I would hope that they wouldn't do that to me.
It's just not gonna be fair.
What do you mean?
Because, like, alright, say John right now. He did good in his elimination, right?
If we do what?
If you guys win.
Work harder? Is what I'm gonna tell you?
I'm speaking to Deja because she's my friend and she is a part of the OG Alliance. And I'm basically just being very blunt with her and just telling her what it is. Like, I don't want to see the same vets become champs again. I just feel like this game needs something different. Like, we need to see what actually makes you a champion.
If you win, you're also a vet.
I never won before, though.
So then win. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna not play my game to have you win.
Deja rebuttals back, you know, and she's talking about work harder. I don't know what to tell you. Play harder, be better. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. From the beginning, I've said that I have MF7's back, and I always will outside of this game. But within this game, it just would not be strategic to go to a final with them knowing that they're kind of just dragging us along so that they can win. And, you know, it was not good for our game.
During this conversation, things were being said that it just made it very obvious that Shayna and Easy were not with us. Basically, it just, oh my god. It just made it very obvious that, like, they weren't with us. So, y'all got me in a chokehold, I swear to God. Your name was never coming out of my mouth.
And that's what we just want to clarify, that it's not going to come out of our mouth either. Shayna flat out said to Deja that she didn't want her winning, and I knew that was not a smart move. There's no doubt Deja is the target, but I'm not trying to make it obvious, and I'm not trying to make it seem like we're going against her. I tried my best to explain to Deja that what we were trying to do was the original plan to get JT out, but I hope right now she doesn't think that we're targeting her, because the way that Shayna said it just kind of seemed like she was a target.
I actually was told to vote for Easy and Shayna by Mike, but I'm not gonna vote for MF7. I told them that I wouldn't vote for them, so I'm definitely not gonna do it. That morning, Easy comes to me, he's like, listen, vote Janice and Kevin. I obviously am against Kevin, and the only reason why I was fine with voting Janice is because, you know, I thought that was actually what the majority was going with. And again, my main concern was just not being the house vote. I got played out by Easy and just believing in his word, but you know, that's what you get from a two-face.
I know who it was. I know everything. As far as I know.
First round, he was fake.
All of them.
It's alright.
They hate it when it's done to them.
I didn't make a single fucking ring, so I'm confused why I was the target.
CT, like, why are you flipping out? Like, I won. I have a spot in the house. Like, you're good. As long as the house doesn't vote you in, like, you're good. And he was not trying to hear it. Like, he was like, I don't even, like, and it makes me almost feel like he doesn't trust me to keep him safe. So now, you know, I have a few questions in my head.
I understand why you're upset because you don't trust Clay like that. He doesn't trust you. But
that's what I'm saying, but that's y'all's personal shit. You know what I mean? But that's your guys' personal shit. One person can't control the inside.
You guys are playing a stupid ass fucking game.
Because
I don't understand.
He literally made it clear that I'm his biggest target. He literally was the only person to vote my name in deliberation, and we're just gonna hand him a dub. That is fine. I'm ready to take somebody home. Let's get to this deliberation. I don't give a fuck. Dumb ass. You guys want to talk about fucking good gameplay, but you guys are playing these pussy ass fucking moves.
This is not a partner game. And who you have a problem with does not mean that everybody else has a problem with them. Our problems do not carry over to each other. Like, come on now. Enough is enough. Like, it's a game. There's only one winner. I already feel hurt now by CT because he's making it seem as though he has no faith in me. And 2, Jay West needs to go. He needs to go. We got one down. We got one to go. And it's his turn. He's up next. So, I don't know.
You guys have decided to send in Jay West and Jay for the elimination. Now Clay and Kristen, we need you guys to pick who you will be sending into elimination against them.
For a guy, I'm throwing in CT.
And a girl.
Kristen, are you serious?
Told you.
Clay, a girl's name. We need a girl's
Stop acting like you know me because you deadass do not. So stop running with that because you do not know me.
For the girl, I am doing. I'm doing Michaela.
Kristen, who's yours?
I have to be CT and Michaela.
Alright.
I'm not gonna sit there and argue on that.
That is so fucking crazy.
That's so crazy.
What do you want me to do?
Kristen, I would have never did that to you. I would have never did that to you.
Not only I get thrown under the bus, but CT is dragged along with me, which was the more shocking portion of all of this. Because isn't CT Kristen's bestie? I guess loyalty really doesn't exist in this girl's book.
Kristen, I literally
CT has had an issue with me trying to work with Clay since jump. He's been sitting here talking about my game. He's been calling me and Kevin pussies because we're not playing our own game and this, that, and the third, and how he's playing the loyal game and he should have been a snake. And I'm like, here we go again.
That means Kevin and Damaris, you have the sole vote to send in one of 2 teams after these 6 individuals vote. We're gonna start with Jerica and why.
I'm gonna send in Jada and Matthias.
James. JT.
This is my worst nightmare. I'm of course happy Damaris and Kevin made it to a final, but I'm in such a hard place right now.
I'm gonna have to say Jada and Matthias. Yeah, I told you it was gonna come sooner or later. You were gonna have to say them in that round. We're gonna have to say them now, and it's right before the final. I'm not trying to see that elimination.
Janice, who are you voting for?
We are clearly saying that it's us or them, and this is really, really gonna kill me.
In order to secure my spot, I have to see Jada and Matthias.
JT and Janice voted us in. It was just like, damn. I was mad as hell only cause I was tired as hell. Like, we were doing hell elimination, his body was sore already. Like, that shit was pissing me off for real. So I was definitely mad as hell.
Which means Jada and Matthias, you will be going to this elimination, so meet me down here.
We've been in 2 eliminations, so it's just like, why y'all wanna throw us back in for another, like, a 3rd time? Like, that's fucked up, and y'all haven't been in one at all. Like, y'all can't give us a break. Why y'all can't go in and show why y'all wanna be here?
Jada and Matthias, you guys are going into your 3rd elimination this season. How are you guys feeling about being down here?
Came out of 2, we should think we came out of 3.
I pride myself on being an honest player and just being loyal to those who I'm loyal to. This is probably one of the dirtiest moves I've ever done, and unfortunately it's against one of the people I love most in the world, and that's just gut-wrenching, and it makes me feel so dirty. All I can think is it's me or him, and how badly do I want this? That was painful. It felt like a punch to my gut. Like
It's
that
just
was
hard.
the one name I did not want to say throughout this whole thing. But we had to do like what we had to do to secure our position. At the end of the day, like, he's my partner, so I have to protect us.
It's
them or us. Damaris and Kevin secured their spot, and realistically, listen, I just think that us in the final, that's what we want.